the hell are you?
I don't know what the hell's going on here, for fuck's sake. What is going on here?
No idea.
Look, I didn't do it.
I listened to your
didn't do
song for
anything
high power.
there.
What the hell, Neil? Damn.
I had the YouTube window open like an idiot is what happened.
Oh, man. Stuff dropped.
Rookie
So I'm
move.
back.
All right,
Rookie
everyone,
move,
welcome
Neil.
to the Vice Rhino After Party. I'm your host. I guess.
Struggling.
You know? Yeah, you know,
With just life. He's just struggling with
you know, I take too many pills now. As you get older, you're going to find that you take more pills, and I'm trying to stop that.
That is true.
But,
That's
you
an issue.
take too many pills,
That's-
motherfucker. All right, well, yeah.
Hi, I'm Mikey.
I have an add-on that gives me uncomfortable eye contact.
Oh,
with you.
God.
This is
Mike.
Hey, I like this. This
Hi,
is
I'm
good.
Mikey.
What is
Fuck you.
Hi, I'm here for a short time because I have a plane to catch at 4:30 in the morning to go to Las Vegas tomorrow for the Steelers game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have a cool Halloween hat,
Fucking
and I have this shirt, and
Nice.
I have a
Yeah.
Beetlejuice cocktail with blueberry ice cubes, ice balls.
Oh,
whatever it is.
you're
It's
You're just
delicious.
mixing all sorts.
Hello. I am also
Hi,
here,
Mama.
but I'm too sober for this.
Yes.
Bitches. Helen.
There we go.
Helen, I stalk on TikTok actually, and I pop.
I
into
know.
her live
Thank you so
in
much for
the
stalking me
PSA.
on TikTok. It makes me very excited when you show up. You'll get to
Then
listen to
somebody-
me yell at people.
Yeah,
That's better.
I should jump in there one time and help you yell at people.
I do that.
You should. You should come. Yeah, you should co-host with me on a Tuesday
I
night.
totally should. Just,
be a
just
time.
FYI, Ben,
SR's done it with me. Like Richard's done it with me.
SR,
Yes.
good old
So you
Elliot.
should do it with me. It'll be good times.
What's that? Yeah, I'd love to. That'd be a lot of fun. Tomorrow, I'm doing the Skeptic Haven channel again with my co-host for tomorrow will be Holy Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
So Thomas Westbrook is going to be helping me yell at people on their channel.
And tomorrow you guys can catch me on Ember's channel.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Great channel.
Oh, nice.
Ben, I was going to
Very cool.
extend that offer to you to possibly co-host a call-in show with me on the Skeptic Haven one of these days.
Possibly. I'll have to look into my schedule and things, but
I look.
Well, let us
Back
know
to
what
me.
Sunday works. But I do one every second Sunday. That's kind of the rotation they've got me on
Okay.
currently.
yeah, we can talk off air and figure something out.
That'd be awesome. And you too,
Want
Russ.
to do one that's
Oh,
skeptical?
I would
about
love
economic
to. I
theory?
would love to. I've never been on a call-in show.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead, sweet.
You want to do one that's about skeptics and economic theory?
Yeah.
I don't know if that would really fly.
economics isn't just science, though.
Yes, I would, sweet. Yes, I would.
Where should I have my fungibles?
There you go. We've made a love connection, Ella.
Absolutely. I'd love to have that call-in show.
I'd be
Did
like
you-
this the entire time, like. Wait! What did you just say? What did you say? What was that?
Well, hopefully all the people that got a wrench now know that they have a wrench. Michael Bell, I gave you a wrench.
A good wrench.
Too many pills.
A spanner.
A spanner. Yeah, that's right.
Which Stools will send me random mess. Like Stool sent me 2 random messages tonight. That
Only
only 2. Yeah,
sick?
that's weird. Yeah, he just randomly messaged me and said, "You're worried about lettuce. Don't worry." And now I'm worried for some reason. I
Lettuce?
don't
Now
know.
the-
Like
now
I
the
wasn't
lettuce-
worried about lettuce.
Now
I
the
know I
lettuce
am.
is now the lettuce is looking
Wow.
at you. Planning.
Well, the one he sent me before that was just like out of nowhere. He said, "Well, because I told him that he's basically like the
Lettuce.
like the British
Oh.
real life version of Beetlejuice. Like he's like weird as fuck. Will show up when you don't ask him to be there.
Oh my
but
God, this is
when
the
you
guy you
ask him
told
to
me
be there,
about
he'll fuck
last week.
everything up.
Okay.
It's like this is too. But
I need that hat, Ben. Where'd you get it?
where did I get it?
Wrong question.
I think I got it at Five Below.
Neil, you just
Like
gotta
a
figure out
super
where
cheap
Ben
store.
is.
Doing doing hats.
What size is that?
Oh,
hat?
all
My
right.
size, Dr. Ben. Give me that hat.
It's got
All
out the hat.
that time.
But the message he sent me like before all that was, it's just I fell asleep, but I have access to huge weapons. I'm like, what the fuck, Stool? Like,
That's what I tell
Makes
all my
sense to me.
girlfriends.
I knew it.
Sweet, did you see
All 0 of them.
Sweet, did you see Tyreek Hill's like body cam footage where the cops in Miami pulled him over, go into his fucking opening game, and then he's like,
Yeah.
"Hey man, I gotta pat you down." He's like, "You got any weapons on?" He's like, "I got one. It's a big one." And he points and he's like looking down at his crotch, and the guy like rolls his eyes. He's like, "No, I have a tattoo of a 9mm." I was like, what a fucking stooge this guy is. This guy is hilarious. I watched the rest of that body cam cracking up as he was in no fear for his safety against these pudgy little doughboys when his neck was so big compared to these little shrimpy dudes. It was hilarious. He said, "Yeah, I got one
And he
big weapon." And he looks
Then he
down.
cranked off a touchdown. Didn't he?
Yeah, and then the
A
celebration,
A
the celebration
badass
was him getting fucking handcuffed.
Frisked. Oh, I thought it was frisked and handcuffed. Yeah.
so there's this.
Oh, go ahead.
There's this trans guy on Twitter who he's like over a
There's
decade
trans
into his
people on
transition.
Twitter.
I mean, I'm there, so there's
That's-
at least one.
I just had this we talked
There's-
about this. Like
No,
not
but there's this
15
one
minutes
trans
ago.
guy on Twitter he's like over 10 years in his transition, but he had phalloplasty done like several years ago. I think at least 6 years ago. But his graph site, like he uses his platform to kind of debunk the hysteria related to like transmasculine surgeries specifically, because like there's a huge like panic about phalloplasty specifically, and they're like, oh, they're like mutilating young girls to like make them trans, and like it's a very intense procedure to get phalloplasty, but he like has his graph site like visible to the world to show that it's not that crazy, but it is over like a tattoo site. So there's part of his tattoo that is like missing from his arm from where they took the graph, and he's like, "Don't ask him like, is that tattoo on your dick?" And he's like, "Yep, that's where it went. It's there." And so it just got this dick tattoo, like half a tattoo, but he loves it. But it's just like,
would you like to see the rest of my tattoo?
Go to my OnlyFans.
Going back to something along the lines of what Mikey had said, there's one video I watched that I absolutely love, where the guy's about to get hauled into the jail, and he's in the back of the cop car with the handcuffs on and all that, and the officer's like, he's like, "You don't have anything that'll prick me, poke me, stab me, yada yada yada," and he's like, I don't know, maybe not. And then he goes, he's like, because if you do, there's going to be more consequences that on. He's like, oh, am I going to go to jail? And it was just so funny because of the deadpan face he had when he said it. He was just like, oh, I'm not going to go to jail, am I?
Well, that sounds like these are the questions you'd ask someone to go into prison.
I had to use my white privilege the other day and call the police. And before I did that, I like made sure the dog was like locked up in her, because I know cops kill dogs all the damn time.
Yep.
First thing when the cop noticed that there was a dog, oh, you don't need to lock the dog up with me. I got a dog. I love dogs. Everyone was like,
I don't know that.
You guys kill a lot of them, and I'm kind of fond of this one. So like,
there was a cop who shot a fucking snake. Like the snake was like.
Don't let Aaron hear that.
They pulled it out and everything like that, and then
they
it got let loose.
I have a snake, so fuck that guy.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm like, the snake wasn't even like near him. He was just like pop, and there it was like,
wow.
it's like, my guy, what did you think
Asshole.
he was
Fuck
gonna
that guy.
do?
It could have been a spitting cobra. He don't know.
I was afraid for my life, so I had to respond with deadly force.
Yes, that's
No, don't take the hat off. Put the hat
The
back
snake's
on. It
just
was
over here.
nice.
I love the
The
hat.
snake's
Squeezing the
just over
shit
here
out of my
biting.
head disease.
Oh.
Oh, well, if we're gonna do that,
Oh.
hold on, let me go get mine.
The hats are
I really
cool
like that hat,
though.
though. It
We
was very
gotta-
cool.
Yeah, the hat
I know
was
I liked
cool.
it too, but
I would be one thing if cops were constantly getting injured,
I'd
like
love
spraining
that.
their ankles and like rolling their ankles, like blowing their knees because they're like running away from danger.
I'll be right back.
No.
No. That happened.
I have not yet found a dog that could catch me if it was chasing me. I'm just saying.
Did y'all
Never been
see?
chased by a greyhound.
I could run
John
from a dog
Oliver
if I
did
need to.
John Oliver
What
did
is
a
that?
special about traffic stops this past week, and it was like he featured some of the statistics about like
Yeah.
how much cops actually get injured at those, and it's
Mhm.
expected incredibly low.
Minimal.
Yeah,
However,
One of my
if you
favorite
feel 40%
comedians-
of
It was
all
like
cops-
0.1%, wasn't it? It was ridiculously
yeah, it
low.
was ridiculously negligible. Yeah,
Like if you opened a practice to kind of help them, you wouldn't have any business.
yeah.
If one of my favorite comedians, it's a black and white guy, and one of the black guy looks at the white guy, he goes, "What's like your best example of white privilege?" He goes, "Well, one time we were driving around and we were lost, and a cop flashed his lights at us, and my first thought was, oh, thank God I can get directions."
That's
Wow.
privilege right there.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I will wander in the desert for 40 years before I take that advice.
Yeah, no,
Man.
in my defense, the reason I was calling the police is because my neighbor called my daughter a whore. So,
That's not fucking cool.
Oh,
I don't even talk to other people's kids.
fuck
Yeah,
that guy.
Never mind, jokes on y'all. I
Yeah.
didn't know where it was.
so this is this is not the first incident we've had with him. This isn't even the first incident we've had with him involving the police. But it was just kind of like okay, that's crossing a line. Let's get a record of this. And if it happens again, he can actually be arrested, which is good.
So yeah.
Unlike
I'd
the
rather
U.S., hate
up,
speech
mind
is
your own goddamn
illegal
business.
here.
Yeah, that wouldn't be hate speech. That would be criminal harassment.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Now, I would argue that it's sexual harassment because to do something like that to a teenager, and keep in mind, this is my autistic child who is in the middle, like at the time, was in the middle of having an autistic meltdown. And then on my security camera footage, he then like went around the corner to where we couldn't see him anymore and like laughed at the meltdown that was happening for like the next 10 minutes.
Wow.
So like,
Wow.
he's just a piece of shit.
Kudos to you for not busting his jaw. I mean, that's, you
Oh,
know,
that was my first
Fuck
thought.
that guy.
It took me a while
Yeah.
to calm down enough to the point where call the cops was the decision
Yeah.
that I landed on, rather than go knock on his door and be like, "Hey, you're a fucking asshole." Bam. Of course, he could beat the shit out of me, so like that would not go well for me in the end. 'Cause
You'd be surprised.
you
Aggression,
would be.
aggression gets can save
Daddy.
you a lot of
daddy instinct.
Mhm.
yeah, well,
Sometimes you got to fight people bigger than you, and that's okay.
And look, they
Yeah.
always say all's fair in love and war. So you know, you sit
So
there and
war
you,
that
you can
bitch.
throw a brick at them if you
yeah,
want.
but like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Right.
Run them
Legally
over.
speaking.
No, I'm just kidding.
legally
2x4.
speaking, well, like, if I throw the first punch, then I'm the one that goes to jail.
Look,
Tyrant.
all you do
That's
is you
the
get
thing.
a thumbtack, you dip it in like a poisonous substance,
Here we go.
stab him a bit with it, and then you're done.
Stab
him with
him
a
with it.
Or what you do is you get a high enough speechcraft in Morrowind and you taunt him until he comes at you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look,
You just
just
roll a d20 for persuasion.
No,
And
no,
then-
no.
you could convince him to kill himself. You know, that's it.
Just get his phone number and then give it to all of the telemarketers you can find on the internet.
No. You
Oh,
get his
yeah,
address
that's-
and you
Yeah,
give it
you
to the Jehovah's Witness.
You know what I actually did do?
The
is-
Jehovah's Witness.
So what I actually did do is there's a little old lady who like walks around the neighborhood and is friendly with absolutely everybody. Where so I went to her and I was like, "Hey, so this is what happened between our neighbor and our kid. Can I just like exchange cell phone numbers with you, and like you text me if you see them outside at the same time or whatever, because he did this. And so like I'm not actually expecting her to get involved or anything, and like she can text me if she feels it, but I know from me telling her this is now going to work its way around the neighborhood, and he cares about his reputation. So
Yeah.
Was she on board with that?
There is.
well, I mean, I'm not telling her to tell other people.
Oh.
No, I'm to
Like-
text you if she sees it. That's what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. She loves my kids.
Oh, that's
Okay.
excellent. That's good.
Yeah, like they anytime the school has chocolate bars to sell, she buys like half their box. And
Oh,
like
that's nice.
That's what I do too.
He was like,
Like I
chocolate.
need that kind of sugar levels, but hey,
you trying to buy half my box, Neil?
well,
So apparently,
I'm assuming
He'll
half
roll
of it's
it
at
down.
least
coming
spoken
back at
for.
the end of this year sometime. So sometime reasonably soon, we should be expecting the McRib, and then Tons can feel better about himself for a little bit.
Yeah, he's just gonna mail them all to Russ. Is what's gonna happen.
Wait, what are we mailing me?
McRibs.
Ribs.
Ribs.
Oh, hell yeah, I'll take them.
They're coming back soon, end of 2024. They haven't given an exact date for the U.S. But I think some countries are like 2 countries are getting the McRib back on like October
I heard it was
16th.
December.
So
I'm the one that's drinking, not you. What are you
2
doing?
countries are getting it on October 16th, but I don't think it's here. So
It should be Texas.
yeah, I don't know
It
when
should be.
the U.S. is getting the McRib
It
back,
should be
but
Texas.
because the U.S. just got the chicken Big Mac, which I had
Ah.
tonight actually, and it was like,
Wow.
Man,
It's
you're
decent.
such a fucking McDonald's whore.
well, no. So I got to McDonald's because we had a movie marathon today, and we had to watch apparently like there's a McDonald's like show in the 1990s. Yeah, the Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald. And so apparently we had to watch the Halloween episode or like the haunted house episode, and so we did. And so we watched this. It's a
Is that that
15-minute
animated one?
movie,
Have you
like
seen-
animated movie about Ronald
Yes.
McDonald.
Have you seen the ET
And-
knockoff that was funded by McDonald's?
Oh, I've not yet, but apparently I need to put that on my list. So anyway, I ate the chicken Big Mac because we were watching the Ronald McDonald thing, and it wasn't terrible, for McDonald's standards, like lower your standards of what you'd expect from McDonald's. But
Hive science, the
I expect
answer is
McDonald's
yes.
to suck, so Hindsight is asking if I'm an Indian rhino or a white rhino. I'm very clearly a white rhino.
Very
I'm
cool. Look at
a purebred Scottish. I'm a white rhino all the way.
not an ounce
So
of
you're on
melanin
the
in him.
endangered list, is what that is.
and like to give some clarification for the chicken Big Mac, because I know everybody cares so much.
The Chig Mac, if you will.
No one
Chick-
cared.
Well, so there's a distinct difference between the chicken that's used on the chicken Big Mac and the McChicken. It's not a McChicken patty.
Nope.
No, it is basically a giant McNugget. It's 2 giant McNuggets on the burger.
Ben,
So if you ever wanted to put McNuggets on a burger,
I have.
Now's your
this
chance.
is it. This is your chance. Like,
I mean,
yeah.
Ben.
I
Where I
often
am, we have this.
King for the fucking Roadhouse King, where it's like 2 patties and onion rings and bacon and barbecue sauce, and like it's the most disgusting thing on the planet, and I love it.
What
the-
y'all
Right,
doing?
like
we have what's
Order-
called
instead
Culver's.
of beef, it's just 2 giant McNuggets.
Yeah.
Like
What
no
y'all-
spice,
I often-
nothing. It's just McNuggets.
McNuggets are garbage, though, so why would I want?
Yeah,
I try
exactly.
and get the
Exactly.
quarter pounder with cheese, and I get a 10-pack of nuggets.
It's
so I
garbage
just put
food.
them
Well,
with the dog and
like
I put
you're-
a couple of nuggets on there. It's perfect.
What you don't know, Ben is actually sponsored by McDonald's.
Hey, the more people that eat McDonald's,
I
the
told
better
you he
business I am.
like
Which
Yeah.
I don't know,
$10.
Neil.
When
Have
Ben
I
goes
been?
to sleep,
which I say
Neil,
with love.
when Ben
Neil,
goes to
have I
sleep,
been here since? No, I need to ask. Have I been here since like my big life change? I don't know if I
look,
said
all I
anything about
know,
it.
all I know
Yeah.
is when Ben sleeps, he goes,
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
"Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it."
I don't think you have, to be honest.
Oh, I'm changing my specialty.
Nick WTF.
Yeah, you're going to nephromancy,
So,
right?
I'm going to I'm going to nephromancy now. But I'm
You're
so
gonna
I'm
raise dead with
basically
magic spells? Oh no, wait,
Yeah.
that's necromancy.
no,
Sorry.
just their
That's like
kidneys, just raising their kidneys.
Yeah, he's going to be the one that after my surgeries, he makes sure my kidneys get raised from the dead.
Yeah. So I left family medicine residency. I finished my intern year, so I'm independently licensed, but I left residency to switch gears. So I'm like basically a GP for the Army right now. Like I'm about to move to Texas, unfortunately. About to move to Texas.
Whoa.
Unfortunately, but it's not a super bad gig because I basically will just be doing primary care for soldiers for the next 18 months or so. And then I'm going to reapply to residency in internal medicine because then I'll need that in order to go to Nephro Fellowship. But
Which
I'm going to
base
try
are
to go
you?
to the Pacific Northwest to do the residency. So I might be closer to you.
Oh,
Wow.
But
well, if
that would
that
start
happens,
in
we
2026.
gotta get together.
Yeah, that would start in 2026. So I've got like a little bit of time. But that's where I'm headed. Hopefully, we'll see.
What base are you
But-
going to be at here in Texas?
Fort Bliss. So I'll be in the middle of fucking
Oh.
nowhere.
I'm sorry for you.
Better than Fort Hood.
It is better
No.
than Fort Hood.
No.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
As a physician, yes.
Fort Hood is
Look-
a shit show, dude.
Dude,
Yeah,
I've already.
I did an audition rotation at Fort Hood, and their hospitals, like it's a newer hospital, but they don't have a lot of resources there because of course everything goes to BAMC that needs anything decent. But Beaumont has an internal medicine program, so at least like I can work with IM a bit more. But and living is super cheap there.
The
So
town of Beaumont?
no, the hospital of Beaumont.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, what?
No, the
because
hospital.
Because Beaumont's closer to me. And so whenever you
No,
said
no.
Beaumont, I'm like, wait, that's not.
No,
That's
the
not where
hospital.
Bliss
Just the
is.
hospital. I only care about the hospital because that's where I do most of my time. But yeah, but it's just a transitional period to get me to nephrology. So we're gonna get
So-
there eventually.
You already have some advice in the chat from Ton of Mice. Don't eat Texas barbecue, whatever you do.
I've already
Ton of
eaten
mice-
Texas barbecue before, and
Mice,
it's
get out.
good shit.
Yeah.
good
Thank
shit.
you, Ben. Thank you.
I
What's
love it.
nephrology?
Yeah, Texas
This
barbecue
is
is good
why I
shit.
like Ben. This is why I like
What,
Ben.
what is nephrology?
Kidneys.
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 Okay.
But I want to do a dual
Kidneys.
training program, and I'll probably do it civilian side. But I want to do nephro and critical care medicine. So I would effectively be triple board certified by the end of it. But there's
Nice.
so many programs that are like combined nephro and critical care that
Could you do
it wouldn't be worth
lithotripsy?
it.
I'm
I
sorry,
wouldn't
could
do
you
the
litho?
I wouldn't do the procedure side of it. I would just do the medical side of it. So like it's mostly math. And like see Neil would think it's cool because it's mostly biochem. Like it's basically biochemistry as a specialty of medicine, which I love, and you get to push the buttons on the dialysis machine if you want to. But you're doing less of that in practice, but you're doing like all the orders for the dialysis, which are all math. Like it's so much math, and I love it. So we're heading in that direction instead. But
Kidneys?
I'm almost chronic. I'm almost chronic kidney stone kind of guy. So that's cool.
more
Let me ask you a question.
urology, or I think
Yeah.
interventional
that's
nephro can do it, but I won't be doing interventional nephro. So
You can't zap my stones?
I think Sweet.
I think
was
Sweet is
say
leaving.
something.
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh.
First, to Rhino, around 2015 is when I walked away from the church, and you were an integral part of that. So thank you.
Hey,
For
sweet,
that,
sweet. Can you get in front of your mic? You're fading in and out on us.
No.
Thank you.
I heard you, sweet. I appreciate that.
Secondly, I also have kind of switched over. I'm doing different professional designations, so that's fun. So I feel you've been. And my latest CTs and echoes were all clean, so I'm still.
Oh,
Bravo, sir.
Cool.
Right
man.
on.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm going to go to sleep here for about 6
Like 2
hours,
hours?
and then get up and get on a plane.
That's all you need. I do that.
Enjoy that game.
Well, hopefully you get another nap on the plane too.
And Mike might tell nasty rumors about me later.
Enjoy your sports.
Sending him
enjoy your
like
sports ball.
stuff. Don't believe any of it.
Thank you, Sweet. I appreciate it, man.
He's on to us, Mikey.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
See you later,
Bye,
brother.
sweet.
And Helen,
See you later,
it's
sweet.
sports puck in this regard.
Yeah, this is a hockey place.
There's no
Sports
ball.
puck. I'm sorry. Okay.
Neil, I do
Hockey
need to get you back on medical myths because
I
I'm
apologize for my
finally
American
relaunching that
ass.
again.
I am so sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead, Ben.
Oh, medical myths is relaunching again fairly soon, so I got to get you back on there, and then we can talk more about math and chemistry.
Math and chemistry. Yeah, okay, I'm down for that. Absolutely.
And for the record, it's not cool to yuck
Oh yeah, we
somebody's
can
yum.
tell people to come get baptized next weekend.
Are you saying that math and chemistry are both medical myths? They're existing.
No, We're
They
debunking the medical myths with the math and the
Debunking-
chemistry.
With math and chemistry.
They're debunking chemistry, is what I gathered.
Yeah.
Oh, and I
That's
do
what
need
we're
to. I do need to make an important announcement because Helen is taking over my Twitch channel and YouTube. I think I'm going to dual stream next Friday at 9:30 Eastern time to do a pagan unbaptism ceremony ritual, and so yeah, and so I want Helen
Sounds
to be able
messy.
to have the platform. So everybody, please bring yourselves, bring your friends, all that, because Helen.
I want to
Yeah.
get
Sounds nice.
unbaptized.
You can come get unbaptized, honey. I
Unbaptized?
will
Oh,
save.
hang on.
I will unsave you.
I think Neil.
Hey,
Hang on.
please.
I've got the unholy water right here for the
Got the
baptism.
Look,
Oh yes. All right.
Yeah.
I figured,
Yeah.
I figured you
So-
would use sand
You
like
get,
a
to,
chinchilla.
you get to do the sprinkling of the libation.
Right, that's right. There you go.
look,
I
Rhino
drank
should have
my
some of this, too.
Baja on holy water.
And Ollie. Oh, did you?
look. All I'm saying is
I'll
that
put that in a
once saved,
bong.
always saved. So I'm just gonna Pascal wager myself into heaven here. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna keep that baptism
shit.
on me.
Progress only. Send me a. Send me
I can-
a
I can
message
send
somewhere,
Progress
and I'll
the
give you a link.
I got him.
Okay, that's
Okay,
fine. Oh, you
yeah.
got it. Okay,
Yeah.
they're already on it. Never mind.
But also
ignore
come,
me.
yeah, come get unbaptized.
It's just my channel. I'm just a dumbass that's behind everything,
I
and
told
everybody
you,
else
Ben.
knows more than I
You're the
do.
Yeah.
you're the cute one.
Oh,
Ben, I
I'm,
told you,
I'm the
I'm
cute one.
Pascal
If I'm
wagering
the cute
myself
one.
into heaven.
We're in trouble.
Well, Neil, we
You
can't
are
all
the cute
Who's the
one,
cute
Neil.
one?
we can't choose our lot in life, Neil. You're the
No, no.
cute
For
one.
Halloween,
Voting
everyone
Rhino
needs to
is the
show
cute
up.
one for this episode.
For Halloween, everyone needs to show up dressed as Neil. Like that's what needs to happen on this channel.
no.
Everyone dress up as Neil.
Oh, I can. That's
I
easy.
just threw out the wig because it was so fucking annoying, so I never used it.
I've got the beard. I can be young. Neil.
Neil dresses like Todd, so I'm already there.
I've got my satanic
Everyone get the
temple
black
t-shirt on today.
bandana. Get either a satanic or like a metal band shirt. One of
or
the
something
two.
with Lego on it.
Or just a plain black shirt. That's fine too.
I'm
You guys want
fat.
to see my new Lego shirt? Hang on a second. I almost wore your shirt today, actually, Rhino. I was going to wear the Vice Rhino shirt today, but
should
I
have.
looked through. I was
Yes, I
doing laundry,
mentioned
and
you.
I'm
Thank you.
fuck, it's still in the laundry. I haven't washed it yet, so I didn't put it on.
You know what?
You don't
Neil?
go to
I
the
need to get
concert
on
and
your
wear
shit.
that band's t-shirt. You don't go watch Led
Yes.
Zeppelin and wear their t-shirt. Don't you
Yes,
know
you do.
that?
You say you're
No, you wear a different shirt. No,
I
you
feel
wear a
like
different shirt.
I just finished
No.
all the laundry and all of my dirty
Get out
hampers
of here,
are full.
Michael.
But I also have 5 children in the house.
Oh,
So the dirty
yeah,
hampers are
that
always full.
laundry is never ending.
Oh yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm a cougar candy.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
We just lay you
Hey.
out, man, and the cougars just try to attack you. Like
There
bait.
you go.
Oh, this atheist tastes
I've seen
great.
it happen.
We just drag Neil
This
behind the
is
rest of
so yummy.
the rest of the wagons, and the
If you go
cougars
camping,
just
you got to
line
hang
them up.
Neil from a tree in order to chase me.
Yeah, right.
It's like an air freshener for cougars.
Wow. Okay. Mikey. Describe to me the scent of
What does
air
that
freshener.
smell like, Mikey?
Yeah, what is
I can tell
Mikey,
you.
what does
I
that
can-
smell like?
So,
What is
so
I need
if
to know.
I'm understanding the question,
gonna
is
tell
what
me?
scent What scent attracts cougars? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
it's easy.
yes.
It's easy.
Definitely not a chicken Big Mac.
Yes.
The first scent is leather, obviously.
I wear leather a lot, so
See,
Okay.
and the other is motor oil. You put
Let
a
me see.
dab right behind the ears, and
This is my new
and
Lego
the
shirt, by the way.
cougars come a rolling.
Lego
Like, oh,
Pirates.
he smells like machinery.
Oh, I
He
like
must
that
know how
one.
to do shit.
Hard down.
I need some shit
I
done.
love that
Come here,
shirt.
smelly man.
It's awesome. It's
Fix
fucking
my
awesome.
thing.
I like that one.
I'm an official Lego pirate now. Yar!
He steals Lego.
I actually kind of am a Lego pirate because I have a 3D printer and I have an STL file that you can modify to become any
Oh.
piece of Lego that you need. So if I like, I'm missing a piece of Lego for one of the sets that I have, I can just print it.
That's fucking
Oh,
brilliant.
Neil, I
And by the way,
so
I haven't-
wanted to get the Lord of the Rings tower Lego thing, but I have no place to put it in
Butter?
my house.
The one that has
The
the
five, yeah,
oh,
Ballad
Pricey
is
too.
like
It's
five.
pricey too. Baradur or whatever. It's pretty
It's
pricey.
pricey. It's $500.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
Some shit like
So
that.
is the other one. Rivendale's also about $500, I think.
But I want it so bad.
Oh,
I want it
I
so
saw it
bad.
today.
Website, so you can just
I almost
3D print all the
ordered
pieces
it.
that you need.
You guys are talking at the same time.
Yeah.
The Lord of the Rings, the Baradur, the tower,
Mhm.
but it was a bong.
Yeah.
It was
Oh!
1,800 fucking bucks though.
Wow.
So how many did you buy out?
Worth it.
How much?
So how many did you
1,800.
buy?
Wow.
Worth it.
Wow.
Okay, it's only worth
How
it
much?
if the part
How
that
much
you're
is it?
lighting is the Eye of Sauron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not
Yeah.
fired,
You know, it had a cap on the top.
I
that was
need
the Eye
this
of
in my
Sauron,
life.
you could put on the top. I had that bird too.
Cool.
The fuck?
Need
I
it
smell like
in
Pepe Le
my
Pew
life.
beaten with a pine bow.
Pine
Oh,
bow.
Jesus Christ.
Yikes. Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew with a bunch of those little pine tree fucking things you
Yeah.
have from your mirror card strapped all around me, like something out of fucking Seven or something. And here I have a Lego TIE fighter for your tie there.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Cool.
nice.
You
Amazing.
could do like a 3D tie and just put it on.
Hey, Vice, I have a question, Vice. When you started your channel in 2016, right?
Yeah.
Ish. The reason you may have started it now, this many years later, do you have a different reason that drives you?
Welcome.
I mean, in other words, see what I'm saying?
So it's a similar reason. So what I've said before is that I started my channel because there were other atheist YouTubers that they started doing other things and branching off into other locations, and I felt like now all the stuff that I liked about atheist YouTube was missing. So I'm like, okay, well, what if I just did it? And so I did. And yeah, I can, like, I mean, there was a whole host of other people that started around the same time as me, like Paulogia started around the same time as me, Prophet of Zod, Cirrus. So like I definitely wasn't alone in the timing that I started in. But yeah, no, I still, like, there is a part of me that, like, every now and then I'll do something, like I do a video on vaccines, but then I'm like, but what about the people that still need help leaving religion? So I'll come back to that. And so, like, yeah, sometimes it does feel like I'm treading over the same ground over and over again, but then I'm always thinking about, like, but what if I was just starting to question things now and going to YouTube and finding things like, what would I find now? And like, yeah, Apology is better than me. He's better than most of us. Let's just face it.
Yeah,
truth.
But there's like the different YouTubers in the atheist space. We all have very different styles. And so, like, yeah, there are things that I wish I could do more like Paulogia, but if I did them more like Paulogia, then there wouldn't be a Vice Rhino. It would just be another Paulogia.
Well, you speak to a different audience.
Yeah, and like and so like different people will be drawn to different responses or whatever. So like, yeah, I have resisted the urge to branch out into other things that are maybe less religion related, specifically because the reason I got involved in my channel is because all the religion related YouTubers branched off and did other stuff.
But you know what, Rhino, I think that when you and Apologia and all those YouTubers that started, it was also the beginning of YouTubers that were less toxic.
Yes.
Because the
Yeah.
atheists that was before were like crazy. Well, I don't
Yeah,
know. Their
Yeah.
channels were like full of misogyny and
Many of them were.
and
Yes.
homophobia, and it wasn't good.
Yeah. Yeah, if you told me when I first started that one of my most popular videos on my channel would be me doing a video response to Armored Skeptic going off the rails and talking about how the moon landing was a house, I wouldn't have believed you.
What happened to that guy?
But it is now.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't
no,
know about
I-
that, 'cause I
Oh,
like, when I-
if-
God, yes.
when I started in this.
Skeptic desk or captive desk? Sorry. I was going to say something. Shit. Oh yeah, Sura sends his best, sends his love, but he's at the card shop right now. So
Yeah, I just saw a post about that.
That sounds like him.
Yeah.
Being at the card shop instead of doing important things like hanging out with us.
At 10 at night.
right?
That's rude.
It's incredibly rude.
How dare he have a
So
life?
But
fucking
yeah,
rude.
right. The funniest thing is talking about that. The whole entire thing with Armored Skeptic is like, whenever I, started becoming an atheist and all that, I was watching a lot of his stuff too back in the day, and then I was like, he kind of went off with the whole entire Gamergate stuff as well, and the whole
Oh yeah,
entire
that one.
split, and so I didn't
Yeah.
really pay too much attention to all that stuff. But then, like you said, one day he starts. So for those who don't know, like who haven't been watching him, he started off this entire series with sitting there saying, like, look, I don't believe any of this stuff, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to present to you what these conspiracy theories are, and then I'm gonna come up with my own type of theory thing about these things. And I was like, okay, this could be an interesting thing. And then I kept watching, and as time went on, it was more like, hey, buddy, you're kind of just like espousing the conspiracy theories.
So
Yeah.
like he does say that in a couple spots. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm just going like this is just going to be like an exercise in skepticism where you guys become the debunker and you debunk me." But he doesn't say it very clearly, and he only says it in like one or two videos. That if you look at if you go to his channel and look at the official playlist for that series, those videos are not on that playlist. So like, if you actually believe that he's still being skeptical, you like in order to find out that he's actually skeptical about it, you have to go like 3 or 4 layers deep. And it's like, as a YouTuber, the first thing you learn is that you can't assume that everybody seeing your video has seen all your other videos.
Oh yeah, no.
So like the fact that he's just presenting this as though it is a true thing. At the end of the day, like I still get people on that video commenting, be like, "Oh yeah, you completely missed the joke" or whatever. And it's like, yeah, no. I got the joke. The point is that like someone who only sees this video doesn't see the first video. They're not going to do the in-depth research that I did to find out that like, oh no, he actually is kind of not really believing this. Like they're just going to see what he said here, and he sees that those videos get more views than the one where he's actually getting skeptical. So he's going to like he's got a financial incentive to.
It's the same. Yeah. It's the same thing that happens. It's the same thing that happens like whenever like let's take Joe Rogan for instance. Whenever he has all these conspiracy theorists or these people who push a bunch of pseudoscience on, they sit there and they get lots of views. But then he'll have somebody that comes on and is like, "Hey, your last guess was just complete and utter garbage, and this is why." And those don't get many views at all. Like according to from the first one, and it's kind of the same exact effect where it's like he says, "Hey, here's this conspiracy theory," and then later on he's like, "Hey, here's me debunking this conspiracy theory," and it's like that's not getting as much views as the conspiracy theory one goes.
I can attest to that. My third most viewed video on my channel is a video where I spent about half the runtime of the video misunderstanding what the phrase critical scholar meant with regards to biblical scholarship. It's like, it's from 7 years ago when I was still just a baby here on YouTube, but it still gets views. And I'm just like, why are people watching this? No, I was garbage. And like, there's a company that like, I want to unlist it because I'm like, oh, it's embarrassing. but at the same time, it's like, but there's a
Well,
record
why
that
don't you
I've
just
gotten
you can do
better.
like a little intro before and add it.
No, because I
Like,
can't
you
change
do a
the
little
video after it's
disclaimer
up.
before it.
Yeah.
If I change, I can't change the video once it's up. YouTube doesn't let you do that.
Oh, okay.
No, basically what would end up happening is he would have to take it off and then
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there are some people, like I know Linus Tech Tips has been able to do this, but they have tens of millions of subscribers where like YouTube will let them edit a video after the fact. But yeah, no, if some rinky dink person like me, they don't give me the special tools.
No.
I see. Okay, I gotcha.
Rinky dink. Wait a minute, you're huge.
Rhino is not the rinky dink
I do
person
not
here.
have a silver play button. I am not huge.
Rinky-dink.
I actually, the only reason I want to get 100,000 subscribers really at this point is so that my kids' friends will respect me when I have the silver play button.
That's it. He's
Every
like,
time they come over,
everybody
you go,
stop
"Here,
now.
here,
That's
check this out."
cool.
Check
That's
this
cool, man.
Check my button.
Hey
Oh,
guys,
that's
just sub to
funny.
my channel. I want to be cool in front of the other kids. All right.
Basically, yeah.
I'm not a weird adult. I promise. I promise.
these
I'm a
little
kid
shits.
just like you.
These little shits
Hello,
were
man.
like,
I just want the kids to like me.
these little
Most-
shits were like,
Because you need
your dad's
to
not even a
really be cool,
YouTuber.
you
I
need to
doesn't
be
have a
cool as
silver
16-year-old.
My kids are the laughing stock of the playground. Won't you please stop the shame of my family curse?
Apologia has a silver play button. He has told me stories about when his kid brings friends over and how like that's the only thing they care about is like, oh, your dad has a silver play button. Oh, that's amazing. And we're like, I kind of want that.
Yeah.
I want that.
Me too, but I'm a long way from that happening.
Yeah, so
I'm
so
waiting
if
for
I
it.
ever get to that level, when my cat, who does not have friends, magically brings friends over, I can tell the other cats that I have a play. I don't know how this works. If I don't
Here,
have kids, then we'll
mittens.
never have kids.
I got a silver play button.
Real question
Look,
is it a Jellicle cat or
We're
not?
gonna like no then what you do is when you get your silver, play button and you have your friends over, you just have people take pictures with it.
That is an assumption that I have friends that are coming to my house.
Joke's on you. I don't
I
have
told
friends.
you I'll come to your house.
On the internet.
Why
I gotta bring the friends to my house. My internet
I
friends.
had a conversation with my partner today where part of the conversation was me talking about a thing that I did with my friend group as a teenager. And her response to that was to look at me and be like, you had a friend group as a teenager? There was
I'm so
nothing.
You need to get on my level.
We
Then you
used
need to
play
get on
D&D
my level.
together.
I don't have friends. I have enemies.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
but
no.
Get on my level.
my response to that was just kind of like look down and be like, they were my online friends.
Rhino,
You know-
when did you graduate high school?
High school, 2004.
Wow.
Oh, that's.
Oh my god.
You're not that
Okay,
much
so
older.
I
Just a
graduated in
kid.
96.
We're young.
So there was no group chat.
Oh my
You
God.
gotta call your friends one by one.
I won't make you
Neil
all feel
remembers.
old.
Neil knows.
Our group chat was the 10 or 12 of us that used to hang out at the end of the hallway and sit down at the ground at breaks and
You were Jesus.
chat.
You were Jesus. You had your 12
Back in the
apostles.
previous millennium.
Take a guess when I graduated high school.
87.
12
1986.
BCE.
No, 80, 82,
83.
83,
87.
84.
4?
There you go.
I graduated in
1984.
88.
90.
I graduated
Neil,
in
stop
88.
lying.
87.
He was born in
It
1980.
was
All right, I never
87
graduated.
Are you kidding
BCE.
me, Neil? Neil, how old are you? You
87.
heard me?
Huh?
Yeah.
How old am I?
Are you
He's 4 years
Neil?
older than me.
87.
What's your birthday?
Yeah.
My birthday's on October 20th, so I'm 8 days away from being
Oh,
Yeah.
28 or 58 years old.
The thing that
7.
keeper.
Fuck.
Me too.
Eh, eh,
Mine's the 22nd. Yay.
And my
And
birthday
no,
was
wait.
just on the
Today?
3rd,
My
so
age is,
I'm
When did you graduate high
realizing
school?
that
9 days past.
Y'all
being-
have 4 people talking
54.
all at once. Nobody can hear.
no, hey, we don't care. We're just gonna talk.
It happens.
But yeah,
Wes's
no,
birthday is today.
so I grew up in the
Yes.
90s and early 2000s, and the music I listened to then, with that they called oldies, was actually closer to when I was listening to it in time wise than the music now is to the 1990s music.
That's fine.
Were you into grunge or something like that? Because that was the big one.
Helen graduated high school when I was 2.
I was into Creed.
I did.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm going to admit this here live on YouTube. I actually used to do
no.
Arms Wide Open. I used to sing that song for karaoke.
That's a good song.
Arms wide open.
There we go.
That song. Oh no, here we go.
My cat is apparently in the chat now, saying that she has friends. My cat has friends.
Yeah.
Legs wide open.
I remember that one.
Wait a minute, no, later.
Cheeks wide open.
Oh,
I was in Hot Topic.
Under the
I was
bed.
also Spider-Man.
Creed shirts. And it's like, oh, Creed shirts. Maybe I should get one.
Okay, YouTube.
Very
We're
nice,
just running
Vice.
with it. We're not
Very
actually
nice.
playing the real music, so don't give me a fucking whatever slap.
Copyright strike?
like-
No, I was
you like-
nowhere near. I wasn't as close to that as I was to the Christian worship song that got me
You
the
gotta-
copyright problems.
You got to have a chorus on that acoustic if you really want to piss it off.
Isn't Creed like the C.S. Lewis of rock music?
Oh.
Joke's on you.
If you
Alex.
say Creed was rock music,
That message.
I'm gonna curse you.
Is that controversial?
Creed is all right. All the jokes aside, Creed is not as bad as you guys are making it. Like
They're not.
gotta
No,
chill
no.
a little bit.
I
Put
like
some
Creed.
respect on.
I
Y'all
like-
got to put some respect
Okay.
on Creed's name.
No,
Creed
I
was
always loved Creed.
dominating
The
back
problem with
then.
Creed is that when I hear Scott Stapp's voice, he's the singer. When I learned that he like was an abusive husband,
Piece of shit.
like now I hear his voice and I'm like, oh, now I'm just picturing him throwing a wine bottle at his brand new wife that he just married on their way to their honeymoon. Now apparently
Fuck that guy.
he has bipolar disorder and he is now under control, so like it's better now.
He also had a
Picture
horrible
someone
drinking
throwing a wine
problem.
bottle at his wife when I hear his voice, so I'm like, nope, can't do it.
No,
I can't
that's
remember
fair.
the name of the TV channel back in the day that I saw him being interviewed on. It was a poker and a movie, and I think it was one of those guys TV channel, and
Mhm.
they had like one of those Italian mafioso kind of guys that was on one of the shows like The Sopranos or whatever, and he was on there, and there was a female interviewer on there too, and he was so fucking drunk, like he was
dude.
almost falling out of the chair, and he was hitting on the girl like big time.
There's a
Well, the
class
other
action
dude-
lawsuit because he got drunk and I think he was on other drugs as well before a concert, and like the
He
performance
ruined the
like, laid
concert.
down on the stage.
Yeah.
It was like through the whole thing. The first time I saw them in concert, apparently like they skipped a couple songs. Saw them setting up for one of the songs. I was like, oh yeah, I love that song, and then they just like took down the setup, and it was like, why did they skip that one? Like I saw them set up for it. I've seen the recordings of them live. I know that that's the setup for it. Why did they skip it?
And I get people totally holding him to account for his past, but like I'm weirdly empathetic enough. Like, dude was sick. You know what I mean? Like he was drinking
he was going
instead
through
of
some shit.
eating.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
he's
he was
also
a bad person
has
because
been-
he had a disease. You know what I mean? Like he's
He
got
has a
shit
mental, he
wrong
has a
with
mental
him.
health disorder.
This
Yeah,
is
so
also
he's getting
this also
help and
plays
shit, and
into the
he's clean
harms of
now,
religion
you know?
because he was raised in a very religious household, and
Yeah.
so the fact that he has bipolar disorder went missed. It was missed for the longest time. And like if there were any problems, they probably would have tried to solve it with prayer.
Right.
But like now he's actually being treated for that, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm right with you. There is like, yeah, people can get better. I'm absolutely right there with that, but I still like, I picture a guy throwing a bottle of wine at his wife when I hear his voice on the songs that were recorded when that was the kind of thing that he did. So like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he can't get better as a person, but I am saying I can't listen to their music anymore.
That's fair.
I was just bringing it up because people can get better, so we don't want to just like shit on someone, like shit on their old behavior, but we still got to give them some path back, or else what's the point, right?
I 100% agree with that.
No, I agree with you
Yep, if
100%.
If he can redeem himself, then all the power to him.
Yeah, he's gonna be on everybody's shit list though, and his band's gonna get made fun of. But I'm just saying they were a fucking powerhouse back in
I mean,
the
Also, Alter Bridge.
regardless if Scott Stapp was a good person or not, I just don't like their music. That's just objective. I'm not a fan.
Did you just castrated Alter Bridge? Because I still love Alter Bridge.
Alter Bridge is good. I like them. The other song, free tune I used to do for karaoke was
Bridge is all the guys from
Can you take me higher?
It's actually so for Creed. I know that the musical aspect of it, they were actually kind of like keeping things simple for the sake of being radio playable.
Right.
Yes.
And then Alter Bridge, they actually like kind of like was like, okay, well, this is a passion project. Let's just do what we can, and like the actual music got better because of it. So like, yeah, and Mark Tremonti, who's the guitarist, you can now pick up a fucking album of Mark Tremonti, the guitarist for Creed, singing like Frank Sinatra 40s songs or whatever.
Don't hate on Nickelback.
I never understood the hate of Nickelback. I mean, I'm not a fan of them, but I don't understand.
They live here,
how much
right where I live.
Apparently,
it was bizarre.
Also, like the nicest.
I have a love-hate
I
relationship with Nickelback.
So I've asked a lot of people.
Complicated.
I've asked a lot of people who tend to spew a bunch of hate for Nickelback. But I've talked to a lot of them, and whenever I finally sat down and asked them, why they hate Nickelback so much, 9 times out of 10 they say, "Oh, because it's formulaic," and I'm like, you realize that a great majority of bands
all
are
of music,
right?
Yeah, all of music.
It's like
is
that's not going in scat.
Do you know somebody said that in a skit? Somebody said it in a skit.
I like chicken.
And it just took off from there.
Meow mix, please deliver.
I think it was on Saturday Night Live. Somebody just said it as a joke, and that's where it spiraled from. And I'm not kidding. That's where it took off from.
It became this whole entire meme, and you'll see people making like videos with Nickelback playing in the background. And it's like me when I was a kid pretending to hate Nickelback because everybody else hated it. I'm like, no, are you kidding me? Because like they'd be playing like that Never Made It as a Wise Man. Like I'm over here jamming out to it even as a kid. Like, this is how you remind me of what I'm jamming out in the back seat of the car, and people are like, Nickelback sucks. I'm like, you shut the fuck up. And I just
you suck.
He didn't abuse his spouse.
So that's an also plus.
So I think they're just hated just because of a meme.
Stephanie, you're back.
I'm back at last.
Hello, Stephanie.
Took a while. Hi.
How are you?
Took a while, like 50 minutes.
Yeah. 53 minutes. Well, more than 53 minutes, actually, because just as soon as you hit the "we're going live" button, the phone rang.
Oh,
so there you go.
Hopefully everything's okay. Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's okay.
All right.
I didn't think I'd like anything more than Ben's hat tonight, but your hair looks marvelous, if I can say that, Stephanie.
Well, thank you very much. It's the natural disheveled look after days worth of moving stuff. Very stylish, I must
Stephanie's
say.
like, I'm doing my best.
I've been doing my best, guys. Can you just enough?
You just don't talk about me.
The word disheveled actually triggers me back to my high school private Christian school days.
Oh dear.
I was actually embarrassed in front of the whole class by the English teacher who, when I pronounced it disheveled, insisted that like, oh no, it's pronounced disheveled. Why would you ever think it was disheveled? And he made fun of me in front of the entire class. Everybody was laughing.
Oh my God.
And so for years I thought like, because that was one of those words that like I learned it by reading, not by hearing it. So I'm like, have I been saying it wrong this entire time? But then it turned out that no, when you're at a private Christian school, maybe they shouldn't just make the gym teacher the English teacher one year.
Maybe.
Oh no. So the thing is the funniest thing is something similar happened with me. Something similar happened with me about like because I have read the word epitome so many times. Like I've read it so many times. I pronounced it in my head as epitome. And then when somebody finally sat there and I've said the word epitome so many times that it got to the point where when someone was like, "What's this word?" I looked at it and I was like, my brain said, "Oh yeah, that's epitome." And so I said epitome, and they're like, "No, this is epitome." And I was like, "Wait, that's how that's spelled? What? No! I have been reading this the wrong way this entire time. Are you kidding?
Nothing makes sense.
Cats and dogs living together.
Exactly.
Everything's a lie.
Everything's a lie. There is no
Other than be
spoon.
getting eaten.
Oh man, yeah. There's a few words like that where you read them. I mean, just watch Trailer Park Boys and where's jalapeno, right?
Jalapeno.
Instead of jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
Gotta love the jalapeno.
The fucking Sam Squanch.
I had at a restaurant today. I had deep fried poached eggs with jalapenos. Like, I didn't know you could deep fry a poached egg.
What?
Yeah. You can deep fry a poached egg. apparently.
I need to have this.
It was really good. It was at one of those like stupid diner things that looks like it's going to be a dive, but like everybody's lined up to get in.
Yeah.
And it was
I
actually
got a
really
couple of those here. Oh my goodness. Okay.
So you deep fry, you poach the egg and then you deep fry it.
I don't know how they did it. I just know I saw that on the menu and I was like, okay, that's the one I'm getting because
Where do they crack an egg into a fryer and it approaches that way?
It was like breaded
But
too.
see,
Though.
that would
like,
not be the.
Oh, then they would have to
first,
poach
then
it,
they
bread
fry
it, and then fry it.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric. Mr. Skeptic and Scoundrels is in the chat now. What's going on? I co-hosted one of the Let's Talk shows with him just recently.
Okay.
I've been
I'm
wanting
gonna have to duck out.
No, Rhino, you cannot duck out. What do you think?
I am.
I'll see you Wednesday.
What do you think?
All right.
You have to do a dance off.
No.
Thank you again for
let
dinner.
the guests go home, people.
I'll
It's
dance off.
fine.
No. This is Rhino's after party. He has to stay.
He's been here for the hour, so we're good.
Okay.
I'm holding onto his pant leg.
Thanks for having me, Neil. I appreciate it.
Pleasure, sir. Pleasure.
And I'll see you guys later.
See you
I
later.
want to fanboy and say thank you,
Anytime, brother.
Vice, for
See you
your
next year's
content.
Baja
Thank you.
Con.
Thank you.
So
Yeah,
now
definitely
Mikey-
going to be
there
there.
he is.
With
What the hell
Be
happened?
there to see that.
I don't know, Mikey. You just disappeared. We're like, whoa, where did Mikey go?
Well, I'm
And
glad
they're
you guys
like,
You
oh,
are
pretty
with
much-
my
we don't like you
mind
anyway.
powers, Mike.
You were gone for like 15 hours. How long was it for you?
I don't know.
It was only a minute. You're supposed to say it was only a minute for me.
Oh,
Time
nice.
is illusion.
Time is a flat circle.
Eric, honey.
Like,
Eric.
are they ducks?
Eric.
What the duck happened here? A damn auto.
I don't know.
Okay, who's that?
Blue, blue, blue.
Who's got the Norelco?
Who just got leveled up?
Can I?
I don't know who had. It's funny because you have coins, they got leveled up, and I just got do 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 do.
Right.
Nice.
Can I?
You
Can you what?
Can I ask Russ
Sure.
a question?
Can you ask Russ a question? I don't know. Ask Russ.
Russ,
What's the question?
I have a video that I'm gonna post.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's grimy, bro.
No. I'm feeling it's
Okay.
a video of me.
I got triple-digit kills in a game.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Should I do the counter, or would it just be distracting? You think? Like the
What?
kill counter on screen?
Oh no, go ahead.
What are you playing?
No. What you're going to like? You're about to like put this up on YouTube?
Yeah.
No. So what you do is you do that so that way everyone can count with you as you kill them. So that way it's like, see, that's how good I am.
I thought about it, but then I was like, man, how much
Clever.
work is that?
I mean, it would be a lot.
It's
of work,
117 worth of work.
but if you want, you can send it to me, and I can just.
is this
watch
what you're
it
playing, Mikey?
and keep
Dude.
putting up the counter.
I was
Call of
earlier.
Duty.
Yeah. Yeah, I dropped a freaking bomb on these kids.
Yeah. If you want, you can send it to me, and I can just keep counting it all up as you kill them.
You know what? I'll just have to do it again, and I'll let you do it on the next one.
Okay, there you go. Either way.
I'll just have to do it again.
We'll do it live.
But 117 what?
We'll do it like
I got 117 pistol kills in one game.
Oh,
What's
Pistol
what's
kill.
the horse race?
Holy shit,
Am I-
my guy.
Do I clap?
Like, what were you?
Do I
What
clap?
the hell?
Bro, I ran around with a
I don't-
deagle
I
and
don't
a
know.
massive
No.
revolver, and I just went John Wick on that ass.
Oh, yeah, you did. 150 pistol kills.
Clap, clap.
So for
Clap,
those
clap,
who
clap.
don't know, in Call of Duty, like I don't play very much,
know.
but I do watch a lot of it.
Molly's
The
dog
pistol
is
kills
here.
are hard.
Tell your dog to get
because
off the internet.
The rest,
Throw the ball.
Oh, the ball.
Okay, I appreciate it, Russ.
yeah. Look, you and I,
Yeah.
we can talk nerd stuff later.
Yeah, I'm about to
Yeah, I'm
post
kind of nervous to come over to your house now.
What? Me?
117 with a pistol?
Yeah.
Yep, in Call of Duty, yeah.
I'm going to knock on the door and then duck the hell out of the way as well.
Right?
That's not gonna help. I'm going through the door.
Practice your matrix moves now.
I have around the horn for everybody.
Uh-oh.
There's a 30-second story with it. So I was something about, you know how they always put the doorbell in like TV shows and movies and shit, and then it makes like the dog bark. And then I was bitching to my wife about that, and I was like, when we buy our house, we should change our doorbell sound to something else. And I was like, well, what would you want it to be? And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, that's a great round the horn question. So if you could change your doorbell to be something, goofy or silly, what would you want your fantasy vanity doorbell to be? All right, here, we're going to do it this way because I do that. Hey, shush. We're not going to descend into chaos this time. We are not.
Good luck with that.
We're going to do it this way. So the guest is already gone, so it doesn't really matter the order. So Neil, you already got yours, so you can go first.
All right, so my doorbell would say,
Lurch
you know,
style.
like lurch. Yeah,
Lurch?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
So in the Nightmare Before Christmas, there's a cat alarm
Yeah.
that winds up and it goes. That would be my doorbell.
You can buy that.
My doorbell.
They sell those now. You can actually buy that thing. I kid you not.
Well, now
I'll
it's
try
gonna
and
be
find it and link
reality.
it to
We're gonna make it happen.
Oh,
People that have bought it, I read.
Joke's on you. Nobody comes to visit me, so I don't know. I would probably have one where it has the munchkins going, ding dong, the witch is dead. Joe Witch, the wicked witch.
I veto your choice, and Russ is lying. He would actually have the King of the Hill theme.
Yes, I would. And then at the end, it would sit there and say, it would sit there and it's like, God damn it, Bobby.
Yeah, it'd just be God damn it, Bobby, on a loop.
Mine would be Doofenshmirtz saying, "Bury the platypus."
A platypus? At first, it'd be like, a platypus?
And
Bury the
that's
platypus?
just somebody screaming,
Fucking Mickey.
All right. So for mine, when you press the doorbell, a little puff of smoke would come out, and you hear Cheech and Song singing, "Up in smoke, that's where my money goes."
I take a
That's on brand.
and all my cares.
That's on brand, Ollie.
I'm thinking that I would want what was the noise that when they said Frau Bueller and
I just read your
Bueller.
in Frankenstein, the horses would neigh. I would want that sound. The horses neighing.
Oh, whenever they mentioned what's her name there?
Frau Bueller.
Yeah, Frau Bueller.
I just do like guitar line from Nobody from Event Centerfold. And you're just like,
scare everyone away.
What's the I want Kickstart My Heart, but I want like a
Motley
fucking
Crue?
32-inch subwoofer right by the door.
blow them across the street.
Fucking Jehovah's Witnesses fucking get a rock to the system.
I changed my
baby.
mind. I want like someone orgasming for like a porno video.
Jesus.
Oh my god!
Someone's gonna
Hose
hit
turns
my
on.
doorbell. Someone's gonna hit my doorbell, and all of a sudden they
it's
just
like
hear
a vibrator.
What about the swishing noise of a sword?
Silent.
And then you hear, but it's only a flesh wound.
Just put
Your arm is off.
It's
Your
just
arm's
they
off.
just they ring the doorbell and then they just hear the sound of arrows going into a plank of wood. Like shit, fucking arrows at me.
Yeah, or gunshots.
Somebody rings mine, and all of a sudden they just hear all the other kids with the pumped up kicks.
Thank you for ringing my doorbell. It's the greatest doorbell in the country.
Just a bunch of spotlights just light up that area, and there's an X on the floor.
All of a sudden, have a screen on your door so when they ring the bell, the freaking the doll from the fucking I want to play a game with you.
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw comes up. I want to play a game with you.
I just thought of it. Everyone's got a storm door, right? The little glass joint.
Yeah, I like this too.
You put the little yellow circles up there from Fifth Element, and you have to say negative. I'm a meat popsicle, or I will not let you in.
Oh my God, Mikey, I love you. That's the best idea.
Oh, that gave me another idea. You could do the questions 3 from the Grail. What is your name?
Yeah.
What is your favorite color?
Put a Bluetooth speaker in the bushes. Just be like, what the fuck?
Oh, you know what? You just jarred another memory from my childhood.
Uh-oh.
Halloween. Some people down the street had a pumpkin in the bushes, and there was a speaker in the pumpkin. And when you walk by, it would talk to you. And they also had a microphone in there, so you could talk to the fucking pumpkin, and it would answer you back. Me, being about 6 years old or 5 years old at the time, thought the pumpkin was real, and I said, "You're really cool. Can I take you home tomorrow?" And the guy's like, "Sure." So I went back to the next day, and I took the pumpkin home, and it never spoke to me again.
Yeah, of course.
So I broke it with a hammer.
Oh no!
Every time you ring my doorbell, it's just gonna go do the truffle shuffle.
Oh, come on, guys.
Do it.
Only when it didn't talk back to me after.
What if it started the YMCA?
No.
And he's like, no.
Young man.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta go through the real one now. Never gonna give you up.
Oh my God, a Rick roll.
Doorbell Rick roll.
Ring it, man.
That's epic.
And then a little screen comes down with the music video playing, and he's just doing this.
Yeah. Oh man, I saw a video today.
We're
of
no
a guy that
strangers
was
to
in a
love.
junkyard, and he bought a VCR tape that all it said on it was "awesome surprise." And he said, "Okay, I'm just gonna buy it and take it home." And fucking wasn't it Rick Ashley singing that fucking song? It was hilarious.
Yes.
Dude, how funny would it be to set
Dave,
somebody
that's
up?
brilliant.
Like you buy a VCR, you put the tape in there, you put it in the fucking like Goodwill. You take your friend to the Goodwill, they buy it, they take it back to their house, and then they see the video that you made for them as part of the troll. Ollie, you have inspired me, sir, and Aaron is fucked. I need to figure how do I record to a VHS now? I have to go buy a camcorder. This is an expensive joke, Ollie.
Yes.
All you have to do is buy a VCR, and they have the recordability, dude. They always have.
Shh, tons. You're gonna get both of us put out, me and the spider.
God dang it, tons.
Come around back. We're burying the body.
Never mind. Never mind.
You look like you're set up for it with
I
the
don't wanna
stuff
know.
in the background.
Yeah, I was about to
there.
say how many bodies you got buried.
I don't have any more space in my backyard, so
That's foreboding.
We're filled up over here.
No.
The inn is full. Thank you.
Well, now.
You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
See, this is so. What you do is that how you know you have real friends. If they help you move, they'll help you move a body. If they don't help you
that's right.
move, they don't
True
help you
friends
move a
will help you move
body.
body.
Because if that's how you know.
Joke's on you. My
Actually,
family has
that's a great
crematorium.
idea too. Get the RoboCop Ed 209 voice.
I need
Put
that.
down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
Apparently someone has made a T-shirt. It is 2 yellow circles with a black outline, and it just says negative. I am a meat popsicle, and I'm like, he fucking figured it out. That's it. That's the best shirt.
That is good.
Well, kids, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, kids.
Well, that's fine. Mikey's
Me
got
too.
controls. We can stay on for as long as we want.
Yeah. So if you guys want to go to the after party, let me know and I'll give you the link. But the stream will be ending as soon as Neil goes to sleep.
Yes, this one will end. I mean, if you do
This will end like
set
all
something up,
things.
you guys can go, like you can go hang out, I guess, in the after party, I guess. But thanks to my guest who Orla just showed up. Oh
wow.
Anyway, just
I
a
guess
quick
we have to
reminder.
redo this all over again.
Yep, we'll just
Somebody
we'll
call
rewind the whole thing.
Rhino. Get him back in here.
Oh my goodness. More Regios, man. Thank you so much for that. Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Amazing.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Regios,
Thank you so
man.
much for that. Yeah.
Oh, Neil.
What?
You let me forget again, dude.
What?
Fuck.
Patrons, members.
Patrons.
Way to go, Neil.
I always
Oh, I
remember at
see.
the
All your
end. I'm sorry.
Well, we're gonna have to add more names to that, probably.
Damn it.
Yeah.
At least for a month.
I just fail every time.
That's a lot of names.
Mhm.
You guys are awesome. That's a lot of names. Now go tell
Regios is awesome.
Go tell I just noticed.
It's awesome.
Wow.
That's what that is.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Neil froze on us. What happened, Neil?
Yeah.
I froze?
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry.
You were mid-sentence, sir.
Fucking I don't know.
I think he was just looking at all the names.
Sorry,
He's like,
things are
"Holy
going
shit."
crazy over here. Wes is messaging me now, and I have no
popular
idea
guy.
what I'm doing anymore. There's too many things
All right,
happening at
happy
once in my
birthday.
brain. I can't fucking.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Wes.
All right. Well, you need
What's his
to edit
birthday?
my baby.
Yeah.
All right.
His
I got
birthday?
you. I got you, homie. There we go.
There we go.
Thanks
Right
everyone
on.
in the chat, and the YouTube, and the Twitch. And thanks to all the patrons and the members. You guys make the show happen. You guys helped out a lot with the registry. I appreciate you guys. The baby's nice and big now, and eating everything in the house. If you guys missed the original episode, link is in the description. You guys can check that out. And I guess Neil will have to open up the calendar for all the people doing the second go rounds.
Yeah.
So go to my X Twitter account, and it's my first pinned tweet. Go get yourself booked, I guess. Anything else, Neil?
What you're listening to is a remix of my original song. What was it?
Another
Immortal
one
Realm.
bites the dust.
Yeah.
No. Mikey did some fun little remixes with it, and it's pretty damn cool. So you'll probably see it as a part of the music for our intro and stuff.
The new
When do we
intro
get
is gonna
Butt
be a
Snake as part of
sing-along.
that? When do we get Butt Snake as part of that?
I gave you Butt Snake, Ben. Only you get it. The rest of the
Yeah,
world
but
doesn't
I want
get
the
it.
rest of the world to know about Butt Snake.
Well, I gave you the file.
Give me the file. I want to know about.
Share the
Butt
good
have
word of Butt
cheese.
Snake.
Ben, DM me on Twitter.
I gave
Why
you
do I know about
I gotta
this?
dig it. I gotta dig it up.
Yeah.
I'll
Once
send
you
it.
dig it
I
up,
Butt
DM
Snake
me on
cult.
Twitter.
No, you don't.
Quick enough.
I hit the wrong button. I'm trying to refresh.
You
the
hit it
highlights.
at
Don't worry,
age
Mommy, I'll
50
get
or
my mom.
sometimes 45. You get to Butt Snake. The Butt
So
Snake cult.
like we always say at the end of the after parties, in the words of the late great Carl Sagan, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. We'll see you guys next time.
Good night.
Apparently he's taking over.
Bye.
You got to go to bed, and they won't shut up.
See you guys.
Good night.
Randolph would say.
Everything is awesome.